What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will have first crack at this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do.
Turning it on! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows when to bring it. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. The Gamecocks offense has the ball for the 1st time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That's caught. It's Lockett. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the... And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Slams it ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a player to come up with the interception. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the ground with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw, it's Cano. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Power football with the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got his man. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Cano. They're working that left side. Finds a seam. The 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little room. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
You know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Cano. Fires to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up the 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's the pressure. He's got him. Knocked down for the tackle. Texas A&M going up tempo. The play action fake. The throw. He's got it. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Gets rid of it. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Texas A&M, 21, South Carolina.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? New set. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cano. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Cano. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tootin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and, man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Aggies! He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and still on his feet.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1 yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The throw to the outside is complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The offense changing the play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. They just keep firing. Throws to the tight end. Snags it. Touchdown, Aggies. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right. Fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw. It's Cano. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Tootin. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the...
Breaks free! Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes the catch in the end zone! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the... 4th down, they did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can. So,
he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start. 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Dropping back, it's Cano. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Working that left side. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Cano. Pocket breaking down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Got his man on the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Texas A&M likely will just try to bleed the clock. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job of play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Cano. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Scrambling away. He'll get rid of it. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is